Hey, this is Barry and Holly of the WQSB Morning Show. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors.
Looking to turn heads in 2025? At House of Shades Salon and Spa, we've got you covered. From customized hair extensions to personalized facials and flawless waxing, our fully certified staff is ready to craft the look you've always wanted or maintain the one you love. Come experience something one of a kind at our beautiful new location. House of Shades Salon and Spa, 3421 Rainbow Parkway, Rainbow City, Alabama. Or call 256-553-4698 today.
Hey, this is Barry with the Barry and Holly Morning Show on WQSB. You can get behind-the-scenes chat, exclusive giveaways, and more content from us.
Hey, if you love the podcast, join us live every morning from 6 to 9 on the WQSB Facebook page.
I know how this sounds.
Sounds crazy.
But something told me to turn on the radio.
It's time to rise and shine and get your morning started with Alabama's award-winning morning show.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's a tradition.
Let's take the time today to really get to know each other.
Broadcasting live from high atop Alabama's beautiful Sand Mountain.
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom.
Please welcome your hosts, Barry.
He's a crazy man. I can't eat, I can't sleep. All I can see is that giant red sun in the shape of a chicken.
And Holly.
It's not fair that people are seated first come, first served. It should be based on who's hungriest.
I could drop you like a bag of dirt.
Why are the pretty ones always insane?
I gotta tell you, I have no idea where this is going.
Do you just get up in the morning and figure out ways to make me crazy?
Good morning, it's 6:08. I'm so glad I'm inside, and Holly claims it's not even cold outside.
Don't do that to me.
What?
Don't make me the bad guy. I didn't say it's not cold.
Okay.
I just said you would never make it up north.
No, I would not. I will never move up north, ever. Even if the station trades me for a brand new car, I will not go.
Even Scott Chambers says it's 12 degrees down at the beach.
Well, get off the beach, Scott. Get inside,
He
man.
said they're about to have snow on the beach. How about that?
Oh,
Taylor
boy.
Swift has a song about that.
Snow on the beach?
Yep.
And why is somebody calling? We just started talking.
Just answer it.
I must hang up on you. There we go. Okay. No, I didn't. I'm kidding. Wow. I guess the best thing that happens today is there's no school.
There's no school.
Because I couldn't. It's not that tomorrow's going to be any better, but still, it's. You imagine the kids having to catch the bus. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's
I always thought that was so. I did not understand why they closed schools for the cold. But then somebody explained to me that a lot of these kids don't have warm enough clothes because Alabama doesn't get this weather, that often.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's hard for kids. Some kids' parents can't afford to dress them warm. Yeah. And so they're stuck out there in the freezing cold with just a long sleeve t-shirt.
Used to, growing up in DeKalb County, I went to Crossville, that when one school had problems, all schools shut down, which is weird because, like I say, when Valley Head, one of the coldest spots in the state, like days like this, if they had a cold day like this, they probably would shut down all of DeKalb County because Valley Head, sometimes they didn't have enough heat to heat the school properly, and they would, this has been many years ago, of course, there's been many improvements, but we would get the call that, hey, Valley Head doesn't have any heat, so DeKalb County, you're out of school today. That kind of thing. So that's how it used to work. But, oh, man, it's tough outside this morning. Walked outside. Right now, it's a wind chill of 1 degree.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wind chill of 1. Seriously.
1.
Yeah,
just one single.
1 degree.
One little digit out there.
Okay, here's the thing. I was watching some of the playoff games. Philadelphia played at home in the snow.
In the snow? I saw it,
And it's a little cooler here than was there. I walked outside this morning from my car to the station and thought, there is no way I could get out there and play 4 quarters of any sport in this kind of weather because it is so cold.
Did you see him miss a kick twice?
Yes. Like kicking a block of ice.
That's what I was about to say. I bet it was so hard because everybody's like, oh, it's an extra point. You missed it, man. Imagine kicking a football in the snow on frozen AstroTurf for tundra. Yeah, the tundra.
Yeah. I can't imagine some of the players
so weird.
had on short sleeves. I know you want to be tough, but you're
short
freezing.
Sleeves. No, some of them had hoods on. Some of them were freezing, but those are the ones that weren't out there. I don't know, Barry. If you're out there running for 4 quarters, you probably do get hot.
If I know I'm going to make $1 million when this game is over, I could do it.
Yeah.
But if I'm making $13 an hour, I'm not doing it. I call in that day and say, I pulled my groin. I am not coming in today.
There's not much I would do for $13 an hour.
No, certainly not play in freezing weather.
Oh, no.
But here we're looking for a high of 26. We do seriously have an extreme cold warning. If you don't have to be outside doing stuff, any kind of work, stay inside.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you got to travel, get into your car and back. That's one thing. But if you have to be outside, I may want to try sitting postpone it because it doesn't go above freezing till Wednesday, and the high then is only 37. But we're going to go above freezing Wednesday. But the overnight lows tonight, okay, right now the actual temp here is 14. Tonight's low will be 15. So same weather tonight. Tomorrow night, Tuesday's low will be 11. Actually, tomorrow night may be colder than it is right now or tonight.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday, finally, just a little better. Thursday in the low 40s, but Thursday night, 22. So the next couple of nights, I would definitely leave the water dripping in, if you, like I did in my sink this morning, because it's kind of next to an outside wall. And that's when they say, if you have one like that, yours, your kitchen sink is in the middle of the house. I think that sink is fine.
Oh, you would think that, but I've got a story to tell you.
Yeah, I know you said your pipe. I don't think it had anything to do with the cold weather.
I don't think it did, but my dishwasher, when I started running it, under the sink, the pipe that leads it to the sink started bursting.
Oh, no.
And so I walked in the kitchen. Everybody wants to know how Doug is.
Yeah.
Doug's doing great, by the way. He's on recovery.
Doug the dog.
Doug the dog. He had a hurt back last week.
People want more pictures of Doug. I've had that over the weekend. They do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They do.
I have all the pictures of Doug.
Yeah. They say Doug even needs his own page.
Well, oh yeah, he does. Dr. Adams told me he's on this medication that's going to make him extra thirsty, so he's going to use the bathroom more. And I was like, okay. And we've been getting up about every hour. And in the night, it's like having a baby.
How does he like the cold weather when he walks outside?
He hates it. Yeah. But last night I walked in the kitchen and I stepped on the rug. What is that called when you put it in front of the sink?
Oh, the sink rug.
Yeah, the sink rug. Stepped in front of that, and I was like, "Oh, it's wet. He must have had an accident. I'm not going to get mad at him."
Yeah.
But then I was like, "Oh, God, Doug." And he came over there and was like, "What you doing, Mama?" And I was picking everything up. I had the paper towels. I was like, "Doug, don't do this. I'll take you. Just went outside."
And it wasn't Doug?
It was not Doug.
It was you.
It was the sink.
Oh.
It wasn't me either. I didn't pee on the floor.
I didn't know.
No, I peed in the bathroom.
Okay. That is awful.
But I opened up the sink doors to get more paper towels, and everything was soaking wet.
No.
And I was already having like one of those days, you know, like the message at church hit me square in the jaw. And then traffic yesterday, oh my gosh, it's horrible.
It is.
It's horrible.
Like everybody's heading to the beach.
Yep. Then I had to go to Walmart, and you know how that goes.
That's awful.
On a Sunday.
Yeah.
But I had to do all these things. And I had 3 kids in tow with me. And so it was just a busy weekend with a busted pipe. Anyway, I say all that to say you really don't want your pipes to bust.
No, ever.
So drip them.
Especially not now. So if you have a pipe that's close to like a outside wall, leave the water dripping.
Yeah, you may not think it's going to happen to you, but when it happens hard.
Yeah, but we don't think that's what happened to you. It's just one of those pipe things that happened at the same time.
I've had a leak before,
But anyway, it's going to be extremely cold all day today. We have the extreme cold warning till noon. So they're saying at 12 they're going to drop the warning. Why would they drop the warning at noon? Because the high is only 26.
Because it's going to be sunny. That's why.
Oh, they're saying I can't freeze to death by walking outside in the sunshine.
Basically.
That's what they're saying.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, well, you're completely wrong. It can happen. We'll have more of the weather coming up. Hey, there was some snow yesterday. Did you see some of the pictures in the parts of Jackson County? Parts of Madison had some snow lately.
Oh, did it stick?
Some places it did.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
It did. There were some beautiful pictures, too. People were posting up in the northern part of DeKalb and Jackson County and Madison.
I love it.
Yeah, but that's out of here. Hopefully we can get through this. Then we can get to Sand Mountain Sam coming up a week from Friday and find out we're going to have an early spring. But looking at some of the temps across the country, look at that. Like Minneapolis is minus 27 wind chill. The actual temp is minus 6. And tomorrow, minus 15 for Minneapolis tomorrow
wind chill
night.
minus 32.
That's the temp. And you're on there showing there is a winter storm warning all across the Gulf. I'm so glad. I hate it for the people in the Gulf, but you need one of these every 20 years or so.
Yeah, y'all need some snow.
Yeah, Mobile could get 3 inches of snow.
Oh, wow. 3 to 5 in New Orleans.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Wow.
Yeah,
Imagine being in New Orleans and getting 5 inches of snow. That'd be awesome.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw me your beads. No, I'm going to keep them because I need to get warm.
Because everybody
Made
be,
everything.
I mean, it'd be an easy woo woo.
Yeah, beads are beads. You won't be able to pull your shirt out because it's stuck to you.
It's frozen.
Stuck to your girls.
How'd
All
you know?
Things you need to know today, January the 20th. A lot of folks out of school. I guess all the kids are out of school. I guess. I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But if you are, you're lucky. Things you need to know today. It's our day.
It's our day.
Yes.
Today is National Disc Jockey Day. Yay!
But you know they kind of quit calling this
Us
job
DJs,
that
yeah.
DJs.
Because we're more of a, what are we called now? More
Like
of a,
an entertainer. It's like an on-air.
yeah, on-air personality.
On-air personality
That's
or a radio announcer.
Yeah, we're DJs.
It's no longer a disc because you don't have a
Because
disc
you don't have the disc.
anymore.
Yeah. Do you think it would be fun if I put up, what's your favorite memory of a DJ at WQSB?
Ooh.
Do you think people would, because like Tommy Lee's been through, Linda's been hit through here, Scott Hatley,
We've had a lot of folks.
Dale Stallings,
Yeah.
Mike Allen, Ross
Yeah.
Cisco, Trey Avery, and us, of course.
We've had a lot of great announcers come through here and are still
Say
here.
that I'm your favorite.
Holly, oh yeah, it's already pouring in. It's a landslide. It's already, yeah.
No, I will do that though, because I bet there will be some fun memories through the years.
Probably will be.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that post.
Okay.
Here's something you need to know. TikTok restored service yesterday, and this is what's crazy. It went black, went completely dark earlier than what they had originally reported.
Sure.
And then it said when it popped up a couple hours later, President-elect Trump said he would fix the issue. So that's what the little message said. Thanks to, in part, of President
Right.
Trump, whatever.
So how long was it officially off?
I don't know officially.
It happened sometime Saturday night. They turned it off.
It happened Saturday night, and people lost their minds.
They did.
And it's so crazy, but guys, we can't be living in social media that much.
No.
Don't let it run your life.
Yeah.
Just let it be a little side note.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Don't let it be the main course.
Now,
Yeah. You know?
talk to your family for one. Have a conversation. Talk to your kids.
Yeah.
Talk
But
to your mom and dad.
I read an article. I'm going to get a sip real quick because my mouth is like cotton.
Yeah.
Thank you, protein. I saw that TikTok Shop brings in $7 million a day.
Whoa.
A day.
I didn't realize it was that popular, the TikTok Shop.
The e-commerce on this, what we would be losing, is a huge integral part of banning TikTok is because of the economy boost.
Well, there are many people who now that's their job. They
That's their
like
job,
their own
yeah.
TikTok and and they make a living off of that.
And here's the thing. Think about this. If you were a successful TikTok star, you could go to work, make $13 an hour, pay somebody to spend time with your kids, pay somebody to take care of them, and that's half your paycheck, and then works 40 to 60 hours a week. Or if you could make 3 videos for 60 seconds, I mean, power to them.
Sure.
If you can do it, do it.
If you're that creative,
If
do
you've
it.
got it, go for it.
Yeah, don't limit somebody's creativity just because
Yeah.
TikTok does not mean it's a bad thing as long as they do it for good.
Yeah.
Like making somebody smile or making them laugh or their music entertaining them.
I was looking up last night how different techniques how to curl your hair. Did you
Oh.
notice it's different today?
I didn't recognize you when you walked in
I
the
know.
door.
I figure.
Yeah.
And then here's something to think about. Okay, so I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. She said that at the beginning of the year, she set a resolution. Every day she's going to jog around the block 15 times.
Wow, 15 times? Mm-hmm. That's not bad at all.
Then she'll pick up the block and put it back in the toy box.
Oh, bugs around the block. That's cute. Yeah, it's 6:20. Speaking of the weather, it's not just us. This is like a huge Arctic blast coming down, a polar blast, and it's covering more than 70 million people.
70 million people are under winter storm warnings. That's
Wow.
crazy. The Arctic blast has fueled some of the coldest temperatures this winter, and tens of millions are bracing for snow and ice along the East Coast.
What's weird is the way this has worked out. from, say, Anniston North, probably not going to see maybe just a few snowflakes tomorrow. But Anniston South, as far as Montgomery, could see 1 inch to 2 to 3 inches all the way down to Mobile.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, crazy.
Temperatures that dip below zero in parts of the upper Midwest. I have a friend that lives in Iowa. It was like negative 15, I think, where she was.
Yeah.
Snow and ice will stretch from New England to the Gulf of Mexico in the next couple of days. So everybody's getting a little touch of this blast.
It's weird how this happened almost to the same month, almost to the same date as last year.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. And the U.S. wine industry continues to face a decline in sales. Sales dropped 6% from last year, and it continues to experience a decline because of other beverages like non-alcoholic beers and seltzers.
But like White Claws, things like that.
Trulies, White Claws,
I
any
see,
kind of seltzer.
yeah, those things have really taken off over the past few years.
I think because it's like those are water, like they're basically water, but then they have the alcohol and the,
You make you feel like it makes you
it
feel like
makes you
it's
feel like
just
you're doing a little
kind of
bit
good for you.
Like this is better for me
Yeah.
than beer, surely.
Yeah, like I'm drinking alcohol, healthy. Yeah. No, it's still. Do those have a lot of sugar in them? I'm not sure. I don't think they do.
I don't know.
It's because it's mostly just water, seltzer water. Yeah.
There's still, not that I would know, but there's still 100 calories each, so the calories has to come from somewhere.
Sure.
But here's
The flavoring, I don't know.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
What's the alcohol in a White Claw?
How much?
No, what is it?
I have no idea.
What alcohol is it?
I don't know.
It's not vodka,
Yeah.
I don't think. It's not tequila for sure.
It's from the White Claw. I guess they capture some kind of rare bird and they extract the alcohol from its claw.
No, I don't think that's how it works.
That's not it?
No.
Because then I was wondering how the Red Bull, and how they get the alcohol out of the bull, where that comes from.
Let's don't go there.
it
Hey,
gonna be a Red Bull?
I got a
I'm
Red
sorry.
Bull. It's a new flavor.
Yeah, what kind?
I'll let you. We'll do a taste test in a little bit.
Oh, pink can.
But
What is it?
it's
flavor?
wild berries. They're very hard to find. I found them at Beth got me one at Gunnersville Walmart.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
The rare wild berries.
Yeah, the
Okay.
rare wild berries. But anyway, I want to know what kind of alcohol. What is it?
Check
I
into that.
say it's alcohol, but what?
We need to know.
Anyway, and I've got to tell you this.
Okay.
We have warming centers up on our website.
Yes.
I just double checked, and they're still available. Go to WQSB.com and click on winter weather, and you'll see all the warming
A
centers.
lot of people don't have enough adequate heating to get through these next few days. If that's you, don't be afraid. Go to one of these warming centers and take care of yourself.
Yes,
you can find the
absolutely.
list on their website. 634.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
It's a dog, and it's sitting in the. It's kind of like in a room, and it's kind of facing the wall.
I see.
Okay, if you click on it, this is funny because Lizzie from Santa Barbara, California says that they adopted this dog. It's an English bulldog, and they named it Hank, and they brought Hank home, and they said Hank is just so funny, he does unusual things, and here's what Hank does. It made me think of Doug the dog when you say the word treat.
Yes.
When you say the word treat to Doug the dog, what does he
He
do?
goes nuts. He starts tap dancing, little tippy tappies on the floor, and then he waggles his little
knows
butt.
what it is.
He knows what it is, yeah.
Well, Hank the dog, there's a video she shared that every night, roughly around 8 o'clock, how the dog knows what time it is, it will walk into this part of the kitchen and sit next to the refrigerator and stare at the wall.
Like literally nose to nose or nose to wall, I guess.
She figured this out what he was wanting because they would take him out for walks when they first brought him home, and they would go back in the house around that time every night. He would walk over and they would give him a treat, and it's cheese. He loves cheese, which doctors say that, if you don't give him too much, it's okay. Don't give him too much.
Just a little bit.
But right at 8 o'clock on the dot, he heads at the corner of the kitchen and stares.
Oh,
and she
my
walks,
gosh.
said he will not move unless you either walk over and give him cheese or say, Hank, is it cheese time? Kind of like, Doug
Doug
want a
the treat. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm trying to watch the video, but there's literally a
I know,
50-second ad.
10,000
I know.
ads. But Hank
But
sits
you can
there.
see the picture. You got to see the picture. It's
Yes.
so cute.
And he sits there and he says, if you say, is it cheese time, or actually give him cheese, then he'll move and go back and do his own thing.
Oh my gosh.
But he'll sit there until
He gets cheese.
like he's demanding cheese, or I'm not moving.
He's a fat little pup too. He's a cutie.
It is.
Oh.
But it's funny to me because you said until you started giving Doug treats and telling him what it was, He didn't. He would never respond to that word.
No, he didn't know what that was. He only within the last year has he really, and he's 10 years old.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I guess old dogs can learn new tricks because
Are there other words he knows?
he knows Barry.
Yeah.
He does. He
You'll
knows.
tell him?
Yeah, I'll say go to Barry.
Yeah.
And he'll go to you. He knows outside and pee-pee.
Oh, go pee-pee. He knows to go outside. Okay.
Yeah, he knows the word no, but he doesn't listen to it. He chooses
refuses.
to. Yeah, he chooses to ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like last night, I made Mayor some cheese sticks,
Yeah.
and he kept doing that paw. Like he sticks
Oh,
his little paw
he
up and
wants one.
digs. He's saying, "Hey, I want
Hey,
one."
no, hey, I'm down here.
Yeah, I want one.
A little help
Toss
down
me
here.
something. Toss me something.
Give me cheese sticks. Give me some of that cheese. I know you got it with you. Yeah, but I think it's funny how animals, but cats don't. Cats don't care.
No.
You could say your tail's on fire, and it was sit and said, "Really? Put it out."
Looking to turn heads in 2025? At House of Shades Salon and Spa, we've got you covered. From customized hair extensions to personalized facials and flawless waxing, our fully certified staff is ready to craft the look you've always wanted or maintain the one you love. Come experience something one of a kind at our beautiful new location. House of Shades Salon and Spa, 3421 Rainbow Parkway, Rainbow City, Alabama. Or call 256-553-4698 today.
Pleasure to meet you. Well, over the weekend, they say one of the slowest weekends they've had for this time of the year in years, but still Mufasa. Still haven't seen that one. Was the big winner again this weekend, right?
Yep, Mufasa brought in $15.5 million over the weekend. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
Number 2, One of Them Days. I haven't heard of this
Don't
one.
know of that one.
14 million.
But I want to see Wolfman.
Wolfman, 12 million.
They say disappointing.
What?
They say that the total. I expected it to do better.
Oh, I see.
But I still want to see it. I love the werewolf movies.
Okay.
You've never seen a werewolf movie?
I never in my life.
We need to see that one.
Paramount Plus has canceled Frasier, starring Kelsey Grammer, after 2 seasons.
I used to watch
How's
the
that?
original, but I haven't watched the reboot since they brought it back 2
I didn't
years
know
ago.
there was a reboot.
Yeah, well,
I had
but
no
see,
idea.
that's why they're canceling, because
Oh,
Holly
they
doesn't
should.
watch.
Yeah, I don't watch it. John Party announced the upcoming release of his new album, Honky Tonk Hollywood, which is due out April 11th. The 17-song record will be the first new music since 2022.
And we're adding his new song, Honky Tonk Hollywood, is one of our fan favorites today. So you'll start hearing that off and on over the next few weeks.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then during a recent appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Kenny Chesney told a story about his planned tour with Taylor Swift in her early days that never came to happen.
This is funny.
Chesney said that Taylor was set to open for him back when she was 17 years old.
Yeah.
But because the tour was sponsored by a beer company.
See, they asked her to open it, then they found out, okay, Kenny, we got some bad news. The 17-year-old, whoever she is, we have a beer company that's come on board. They want to sponsor the tour, and since it's a beer company, we
You can't
can't let
do
her
it.
open for you because there's
Yeah.
going to be beer everywhere. And so he said he personally had to call her. He said, I want to call her and tell her myself because we became friends. And said she took it like a professional, said no problem. But what he did was very cool. He still wrote her a check of what she would have made for the tour and still gave it to her.
Aw.
Said, this is what you would have made for the tour. Here. Because
Take it.
it's out of her hands. I'm sorry about this. And it's funny because that following year, the next year, she won Entertainer of the Year at the CMA Awards.
Oh,
And Kenny was
wow.
backstage. Said, I walked over to her and said, you know that check I gave you? I want that back.
Yeah. So she it ended up for good. Yeah.
So
Good for her.
that would have been tough, though, having to call and tell somebody, you're my opening act, but now you're not.
Yeah, especially at 17 years old,
Yeah.
to hear that you can't do something.
You can't open for Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
At 6:54, birthdays are next.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
Jingles. I love their mashed potatoes and gravy. I love their chicken. Well, they have something new, a new dessert, Bo Berry Cobbler. Yeah. It's basically they put a buttermilk biscuit into a cup, and then they top it with a warm Bo-berry topping, icing drizzle. And yes, it's got blueberries. They pour that on top of the biscuit in the cup. That looks very good. I love blueberries.
Man, that looks good.
So that should be in the Bojangles any day now.
Yep. And Nashville Hot is taking over 2025, and Nashville Hot Cheetos have returned.
Do you like Nashville Hot?
Yeah, I
It's
do.
very hot to me.
It's hot, but yeah, I like it.
I've had some of the fried chicken from Nashville, the actual where it started.
Yeah,
It is extremely hot.
Now, if it's original,
Yeah,
yes,
that
it's
is
very
hot.
So you can find these at Dollar General. They are the Cheetos Crunchies.
Okay.
Yum. And then Starbucks 2025 Valentine's Day merch is out.
Which one do you like?
Okay, so there's 4. There's a Valentine's Day cold cup. There's a hot pink heart tumbler with a charm.
Okay.
There's a Valentine's Day tumbler. And then there's a Mickey and Minnie Mouse Valentine's Day tumbler.
Bet the girls will love the Mickey or Minnie Mouse tumbler. What about you? Of those 4 right there.
I gotta pick one.
Yeah, pick one of them.
I had to.
Yeah.
Probably they're all pixelated hearts is what they all are, is the theme. I don't know, probably the tumbler.
And they're from what, $15 to $30?
Yeah. Yeah.
The expensive one is the Mickey and Minnie Mouse Valentine's tumbler, $30.
Of course.
Yeah, because of them being on there, Disney gets a cut of it. Yeah, it's 7:27.
WQSB, mornings with Barry and Holly.
And it's one of those you say, who thought of this and why?
Come on.
Why do we need this? Another Guinness Book of World Records record has been broken. A lady from Turkey, how do you say her name? G-O-Z-D? Gozdi? Well, anyway, this person is the first person to hold the title in the female category of crushing the most watermelons in 60 seconds with your thighs. Yeah, not just crushing them with a hammer or with your fist or with your head, but you put them basically between your knees, your thighs, and squeeze and crush. She did 5 in 60 seconds. That is a new world record.
That's a weird flex, but okay. Okay.
Yeah, so who thought of this and what were they thinking when you're sitting there around the house and you have, I guess, a couple of watermelons you got out of the garden? You just don't, what are you going to do today? I don't know.
Have you not ever been at your house with a bottle of wine without a corkscrew? You do. You make do.
Yeah.
What probably happened was, Mama, we don't have any knives. We can't get this watermelon open. She said, "Hold on, kids.
Yeah.
So let me sit down real quick.
Yeah.
I know I know how to crack this melon."
I would karate chop it. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
So I bet if I put it between my thighs,
And
I can
squeeze.
crush this bad boy.
Yeah, I know them thighs can do it.
The Thigh Master, they
Well,
call
I
me
was about
back
to
in
say,
school.
what was that called?
The old Thigh Master,
Suzanne
wasn't
Summers?
it? Susan made a fortune off of this.
Yeah, she did.
And what?
Yeah.
That is a weird thing
I
to
know.
invent, too.
Yeah, that's such a weird
But she
thing.
said she broke the world record. There was 3 back a few years ago. So now she's done 5 in 60
wow.
seconds. The way you officially, if you want to try this at home, in case you got nothing to do, you sit down and you get your watermelons, you squeeze them, and the minute it busts, then you must clean yourself off and then go to the next one. You have to officially, because I guess it's going to be so slippery around the thighs that you have to clean it off or you won't be able to do the next one. So, it doesn't matter. Red meated, yellow meated, doesn't matter. Inside don't matter.
They all crack the same.
They all crack the same, basically. When you go smaller, maybe cantaloupe. I wonder if she has to start off with maybe an egg.
No.
And then she goes up to the next level.
No.
Okay, bring me what's next after
No,
after an egg?
smaller would be harder.
An egg?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you could crack an egg, yeah, but
Well, you got to start small.
I know,
work your
but
way
think
up.
about it. It's about the size. It's all about the size.
Gotcha.
And that's
So
important.
what's next after an egg? Next thing is much crackable. That's
Probably a melon, yeah.
so cantaloupe. What's both?
Yeah.
You can do an avocado.
No,
Those would even
no.
never. And if you
Well,
crack
if it
that
was really
one,
ripe, you could.
if you crack one of those, you're probably going to be not getting a lot of dates. But then you got the cantaloupe, and then you move up to the watermelon. Then that's when you say, "Now I can break the world record.
I can.
My thighs are so strong.
I can do it.
Yeah, I can crush this melon and make it mine." So yeah, who's your dad? Who's your mama? There
Okay,
you go.
you're
It's
taking this too
7:41.
Mornings with Barry and Holly here on Alabama's country giant WQSB.
So serious.
And Thank you to Will for coming in. Will, of all days to get a new haircut, Will, that's going to be cold on you, buddy.
Yeah, it is, but people like it, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He got the old ears lowered.
He can run faster now. He's
Can he?
just like
Oh,
a-
wow.
More aerodynamic.
Grease lightning is what he is.
Yeah,
All right.
there you go.
Here's something that me and Will, you don't know about this
Okay.
yet. Here's something that me and Will are doing.
Oh,
Would you rather
yeah. Okay.
do knowledge nuggets that you topped up, or Will has 4 key bullet points to Dad's guide to beat the frigid cold?
I think we can hold on to those nuggets, which many
what I'm
people
saying.
are right now.
Hold your nuggets.
Hold your nuggets.
It's
'cause
really
you-
cold. Hold
Keep
on
your
to your nuggets, folks.
in the house.
Or
right
your
now.
melons between your thighs.
That's true too. That's just amazing.
Those melons may be extra tough to crack today.
Hey, real quick before you get it, I noticed your shirt. I guess you're pulling for Notre Dame tonight.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, with my daughter Cameron's disease, University of Notre Dame does a lot of research
I
and
didn't know that.
and a lot of fundraising for Niemann-Pick type C. They have what's called the Ara Parseghian Foundation, and so they do a lot of research, a lot of fundraising. His grandkids, he had 3 grandkids. Actually, had what Cameron had.
Oh, my
and,
goodness.
And he had lost all 3 of his grandkids due to
I
that
did not know.
disease. So they're a really big proponent when it comes to research and studies and things like that. So always supportive.
He was a huge, great coach.
Yeah.
Alabama could never beat him, basically, whenever
No.
they play him in the bowl games.
No,
Yeah.
and I know Alabama fans would say now that Saban's gone, now it's Notre Dame's time to be able to go in and play for a national championship. So, but yeah, just supporting Notre Dame.
It's like
I
every
love
year when you have the national championship game, it's one of the coldest nights ever here in this area.
It is.
I remember a few years ago, I was having to get out in this and do some, I wanted to get into it, but it was like so cold, and I missed the game, and it was like one of these coldest nights ever. And here we are tonight,
Same
national
thing.
championship, 6:30 tonight, and it's so cold.
Yeah, yeah, not fun at all.
No. So I think we voted. Since
Yeah,
it's
we
cold,
voted.
we need to go. What
We're
was
3
it?
for 3.
What was the topic again?
We're
here?
going to do Dad's guide to beat the frigid cold weather.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's a mouthful?
Well, it was safe.
Okay.
I felt
Well,
comfortable.
it's
I felt
just
comfortable
it's just
saying
one
it.
things that are a couple of things that dads can do to kind of help with your bills and all that good stuff.
What about
So,
moms? Because I'm a mom without a dad.
Yeah, you could definitely pay. You
Okay.
can definitely pay attention
All
to
right,
this.
awesome.
Okay, you making notes?
I'm the mama and the dad.
Okay.
Do both.
Okay, put the watermelon down and listen. Here we go.
Hold your nuggets.
Yeah.
Number 1, put a lock box over the thermostat.
Oh, yeah. My dad always threatened to do that. This
Yeah.
is a very dad thing.
It is.
I see where you're going with this.
Don't touch it.
I would get my tail striped if I didn't turn that air back down to 72 before Daddy got home.
Oh.
Yeah. It had to be on 72, and I would turn it, bump it down to 69.
Oh, then
68.
summertime?
Yeah, and then when I heard the garage door opening, I had to hurry up and go run down the hallway and bump it back up to
Now
72.
your dad knows.
I'm sure he's coming in. Has this thing been running all day?
Oh, he knows. Oh, yeah, he knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dad. Okay. Number 2.
Number 2, if it's cold inside the house, add a layer or a blanket or put it in the dryer before you use it.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Can I tell y'all one of my most memorable moments?
Sure.
When I was pregnant with Harlow, I was 8 months pregnant, and I had to go in and deliver her a month early because of my hypertension. It was my blood pressure was so high. So my mom is a nurse, and she used to come over every day when I was in my right there in that 8th month, and she would put a towel in the dryer and help me take a shower. And then go get that warm towel. There ain't nothing like a warm towel
That's
after
a good
a bath.
tip.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
My grandmother used to do that whenever we had restless legs. She would put a blanket in the dryer and then wrap it around her legs.
Did it help with that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I do that with my underwear.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
Don't do it with your jeans. I tried that once.
No, you burn your
That
belly.
zipper. No, it wasn't belly.
Below the
That
nose.
zipper got me. It got me. Still got a scar.
Those teeth. Those
those
can get
teeth
you.
will get you. Yeah. Okay.
All right, number 3, heat up your car before going out in the cold, but you only have a 5-minute maximum because gas don't come cheap.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
does
5
it use
minutes.
gas?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
When you
know.
crank
When
your
it's
car.
running.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought you only use gas when
What
you
does yours run on?
love. I thought
Watermelon
mine
juice?
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes
Nuggets.
and dreams, baby. Hopes and dreams. I thought that gas was only used if you were in motion, I guess.
Holly.
I swear. I swear. I really thought.
I don't have a sound effect
Don't
even
play a
to-
hotkey on me.
I don't even have a sound effect that's going to
The
even touch
Pac-Man.
them.
Pac-Man.
I'm looking. Really? You honestly thought?
Yeah, I thought. And make fun of me if you want to. I'm not playing dumb blind
Okay,
here.
I'll give you this one.
But I thought.
There we go. All right,
Ew.
roll one.
I thought that only if you were running like forward or backwards.
Oh
if
my
you were
gosh.
running the vehicle.
long as you're
Well,
engine
look,
running.
this is helping people. I didn't know.
Yeah, there's a little nugget.
I went and cranked my car this morning and it was about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I
5
used,
minute max.
Okay.
You really didn't know that your car
No,
uses
Barry,
gas.
I didn't know. I
Okay.
bet I know some things you don't know.
Prove it.
Like how hard it is to deliver a baby. You'll never know that pain.
No.
Try carrying something around for 8-9 months.
Try getting kicked
Having
in the
all your
nuggets.
organs squished and pushed up. You don't know. I don't know about gas, but you don't know about nothing about holding a baby.
I'll get to number 4.
Please do. Move on, yes.
So if you're dripping your water, let it drip into a
Oh.
gallon jug so you can use it for boiling water later.
Oh,
And go
that's
to
really
the-
smart.
Go to the doctor if you're dripping your water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little leakage.
Guess what? I had a bad weekend. Got tired and
got diagnosed
And I'm
with-
dripping my water.
And didn't drink water.
Good stuff, Will. All right. Thank you.
Barry
7:56.
and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Going to work outside in this today. I admire you. I know the NFL football players, they're making millions to play football, but watching the Philadelphia and who are they playing last night?
Rams.
The
No.
Rams. Yes.
Los Angeles?
It was Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no way. Because I had to walk from the car to the front door this morning just to get in, and the air is brutal. And I thought, this is kind of what some of those players were playing in yesterday, in snow. I couldn't do it.
What did you do with the show host that didn't watch football before? Did you just...
I just talked to myself.
Okay,
I
just
said,
wondering.
hey, you were right, Barry. That was so cold. I know. That's what I'm talking about. Then I'll go,
Who did they play?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Rams.
yeah, that other team.
The blue team.
Yeah, they were white, but they were blue by the time the
Blue and
game's
yellow.
over because they were frozen
Yeah,
to
they were
death.
blue.
But could you imagine walking in like you had to play for roughly 3 hours out there? And it's rougher for the ones who are sitting on the bench.
It's rougher for the ones that are from Los Angeles where
Yes,
it's warm and
they're not
sunny.
used to that.
Mhm.
Philadelphia is used to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but anyway, I thought, you're earning that $1 million right now. I could do it for $1 million, but it's out there just nope, no way.
I'd do it for $500.
Yeah, 1,000.
No, just
Dollars?
$500. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll
sit out
write you
there.
a check for that to watch you go outside and stand for 3 hours.
Okay. Say less.
Hit it.
We'll do Facebook Live.
Hit it.
All right. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
No, hold on. We got to talk about this first.
Oh, okay.
We've got to talk about Sand Mountain Sam, Possum Day.
Love it.
It's coming up a week from Friday. 1 week from Friday. We're going to be in Boaz. You got to come join us. Old Mill Park in downtown Boaz. That's where Possum Day is going to be. And that's on a Friday, January 31st.
Mm-hmm.
I know Possum Day / Groundhog Day is on February the 2nd, but that's a Sunday. And we want a good crowd to come out and just have fun with us. That's why we're moving it to a Friday so that everybody can come out. I know a lot of people work, say, well, I can't come because I work. You can still watch it, but kids, if you're going to be in school that day, yes, mom, dad, talk to the school and see if maybe, like last year, I know Sardis brought some kids out. Albertville brought the FFA department out there. They brought some animals with them.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of schools bring their buses out and bring kids to watch Possum Day.
Yeah.
It starts about 7:30 that morning. It's going to last about 90 minutes or so. Live entertainment. There'll be food trucks there. Sand Mountain Sam, of course, will be there. And our three possum queens. First time we've ever had 3. Mm-hmm. You're looking at some of the new entries.
Yep.
Now, we're about to approve these because you can email us your entry by going to our website. Then we're going to pick. It's going to be tough to pick 3.
It's going to be tough, yeah. And we have 3 different queens. We're going to have Little Miss Possum Queen.
Right.
We're going to have Grand Supreme Possum Queen.
Quasumpreen. And also Senior Quasumpreen. So there's a lot.
What's the Quassum?
I don't know. It's you mix between.
Terry Turk's bringing it. Who knows?
That's when a kangaroo has mates with a possum. You got a quassum. It has a double pouch.
The koala.
It has a double pouch. Yeah, it's got one in the front, one in the back.
It's amazing.
But anyway,
I just pee a little bit.
Oh my goodness! You better clean up because it'll freeze. It's cold in here. Oh, you're not going to look at any of these. But we're looking through some of the entries on my phone because we have to approve these. Here's one. Here's Blakely. Let's see. Be sure to include, here's Chloe. Be sure to include your names. Here's Emerus. And we're talking all age groups because the three age groups are one, are you okay? Are 1 to 12, and then 13 to 50, and then 51 up. So we have three age groups.
Yeah.
And just tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe why you'd like to be Possum Queen. Here's one from Sapphire. Check out Sapphire here. Yo, you can't, your glasses are off.
Oh, Sapphire. Oh,
yep, see?
She's beautiful.
It doesn't have to be like a, I don't know, like
professional headshot.
Could be you just out in the yard.
Just do a selfie.
Here's Riley Joe. They are all going to approve all of these, and then you'll go into the drawing coming up in, I guess next Monday we'll be announcing our three winners. Mm-hmm. And we have crowns too. Hey, you saw the crowns from weddings, pageants, and proms?
Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. We may give a little sneak peek. I may take a picture with them.
That's a good idea.
Put them on my head.
That's a good idea.
Try it out.
Yeah. So
Try that
anyway,
title out.
be sure and send us your photos by going to WQSB.com. Click on Possum Queen and upload your photos. What?
This is to show you too can do radio if you have a speech impediment.
Yes, you can. You too can say Possum Preen or Frozen Frogs if you like and still keep a job.
Maybe.
But you had more people
Hopefully.
talk to you about that at church yesterday. About
Man, everybody's hitting me up at church about the frozen frogs. And they're like, how many frogs are going to have this week? I don't know. But it's okay.
That was funny.
That was
All right,
funny.
this shows that we're human. It's 8:39.
Barry and Holly on Alabama's Country Giant, WQSB.
Looking to turn heads in 2025? At House of Shades Salon and Spa, we've got you covered. From customized hair extensions to personalized facials and flawless waxing, our fully certified staff is ready to craft the look you've always wanted or maintain the one you love. Come experience something one of a kind at our beautiful new location. House of Shades Salon and Spa, 3421 Rainbow Parkway, Rainbow City, Alabama. Or call 256-553-4698 today.